Hi buddy, welcome back to Nioh 2. This one we're going to be dealing with scattered fragments. Could tell I was tired when I was doing these on the live stream because I just haven't written anything. I feel like this was a quick mission. Oh, I remember this one. So there is in fact there's a requirement in this one to use a certain summon. So I'll show you guys what that is in a second. We're going to bring this guy along just because literally this area literally encourages you to use them. So let's go ahead and play ball with that. Let's see if we've got enough for a level here. Nope, not yet. We'll do by the end of this mission though. Keep my magic pumping up. So as you can see, this is just going to be several horde moves. I think it's like 4 little zones altogether. All of them have a few spiders, so be careful about getting slowed, and be aware of webbing on the floor because it will obviously affect your movement quite badly. I would certainly avoid going back down towards where the shrine is, just because if you get trapped down there, it's very difficult to get back down. Here I am doing exactly what I said not to do. Let's not go down there. I think this is actually a fire one. Actually, fire on there so we can get discord between it. That ran out at the perfect time. All good. So there's only one of these that's really difficult if you don't know what you're doing. This guy's not here, he's in the next one, I think. I would heavily advise, something that I like doing is, at the end of each of these, farming everyone's revenants until the ally that you brought with you runs out. And then summon a fresh one for each encounter. That way you're going to get tons of gear, which is just going to be useful to you as you carry on with the game. Right. Witch lady, do you mind? I think we get an Ipondotaro in this as well, so just be careful. That's you. That's the next one. I feel like there's less enemies in this than there's on New Game Plus. There he is. Oh, no, who's gonna kill me? Absolute jerk. No. Right, I know you love water, come here. Some discord for you. There's a divine spawning behind me. It's not nice. Right, so we're going to need to get rid of this guy now. Anyway, so we're going to have to farm some revenants. As I said before, just because the NPC that we need to summon is right here. Which kind of makes this a bad place to put your summon if you want to give people help with your sign. Let's get you down. Of course, you can obviously go ahead and rest between each of the encounters as well. It's not like they come back. This is like a once and done kind of mission. There we go. Get the glory coming in. Glory is very good to farm, but I think it's easier to farm with co-op, if I'm honest. Which I think, whilst I think a lot of people seem to do this game solo, it really does lend itself to multiplayer quite a lot, in my opinion. There we go, all done, I think. So take this opportunity to rest up because the next account is quite tough. Or at least the next account we're going to do. Rest up. Yeah, we can level as well while we're at it. Let's keep the pump up. So we're going to be pumping magic until it reaches 99 at this point. Although I don't know if it will actually happen on this character just because once we reach New Game Plus, and I've done a couple of episodes kind of introducing it and showing you guys what to be doing. Obviously I'll be moving on to the actual character that I have in New Game Plus that I've been working on. To kind of showcase some builds maybe. Depending on what you guys want to see. Right, so this is the guy here. Let me just check the rules right. I am. Yamanaka Shikanusuke, or whatever his name is. I'm struggling to say it. We're going to go ahead and get this on. So in this bit, you want to sprint right into the back left corner to deal with the most troublesome enemy in this area. Once you've done that, you kind of want to get straight back out as quickly as you can so you don't get cornered. Problem is, look, as you can see, you get slowed because of the webbing on the floor. The thing that makes this even worse is this guy. The computer seems somewhat programmed to go up there and deal with him quickly. So that's kind of why, or maybe that's why they encourage you to bring this guy in. I don't know. That seems to be what it does most of the time whenever you come on in. So it just helps to make this a more reasonable encounter. This is one where I feel like most people die. Obviously you can drop back off if you want to go into the shrine. Oh, there's loot on there, I never even noticed. Let's check what that is. Oh, I've dropped off. Well, for the sixth chance we're going to go back around, because I don't remember seeing that before. Could be an Onryo Mage's lock for all I know, it's not. But it'd be nice to see what it is. Probably just dropped straight off. It's like smooth moves, Joe. There we go. It's dropped like some top first. Yeah, so nothing try to handle that in me. So now we have the final encounter. Fireworks on here. Probably should have brought some fire. But in this one, you want to head straight up to the right. Start moving way up here. So you can do this guy. So part of the way through the fight, we'll get a giant spider spawn. So the more of the stuff you can get dealt with before that happens, the easier it's going to be on you. What's the answer? Where is it? Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just that much different in New Game Plus. No. This is a giant spider. No, it's not a giant spider. It's just normal. Cool. So using that summon unlocks an extra mission for us, which we're going to do. I think it actually unlocks directly after this. So we'll be dealing with that shortly. Catch you guys in the next one.